But hopefully I don't have my microphone here. Hey everybody, Villainy here. Welcome back to Vampyr, where we murder innocent people and have yet to see the consequences for it. I know it's been about 2 weeks since I last played. Been last week we did happy anniversary thing for the channel. And now I'm back to normal. Not so lonely. I am lonely actually, but what can you do? We must reach Whitechapel. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! People are sleeping! Shut up! Money! So all I need is money! I'm missing anything I like now. Who's pounding on the door? Okay, he's trying to knock in that door over there. Excuse me, I am a doctor.
This is no place for you, sir.
Alright, leaving. Excuse me, sir. I got a whistle secret for you. Excuse you? That's not very polite, sir. And now look, you're all dead. Oh, I'm trying to open the trash can. I want the stuff. Thank you. Give me your stuff. What about you down here? Do you have stuff? What about you over here? Do you have stuff? What about this trash can? Do you have stuff? Got a box of pills. You spot one fire. Let me see here. That was here. I think it's just like right there. Level 10, you're a level 12, you're a level 12. I think I can handle 3 of you. Let me, no, I just got unlocked. Where'd he go? My secondary is a shotgun.
Sir, no civilians allowed.
I can do that too.
Murdering bastard! Bloody leech!
Excuse you. What happened to you guys was just an accident. Murders don't happen in this city. That's just ridiculous. Oh, I gotta sit up.
I cannot enter.
Give me your blood. Linker skull. Ow. No. Let me see here. Let me change my equipment. I need blood absorption at this moment. Oh, wait, I gotta go in here to do it. That's right. Yes, the stranger is attacking you.
Help! Some damn strangers are attacking!
Excuse me.
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
What
happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them.
Immigrants?
Now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can
must
find
be relative
safety
of
of
Trump.
sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Ooh.
Was I that evil to deserve such punishment? My only regret is that no one will mourn me, for I have never been loved.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Just saw something flash as I was leaving. Let's see here. He died regretting his lack of loved ones. And that depressing. Well, I'm waiting for this load. I'm over here looking at Twitch and seeing who's online. I have one person playing on the people I follow playing Grand Theft Auto. Another person playing Fortnite. The one playing Fortnite, that's all he plays. I've never seen him play anything else. And the other one, she changes up a lot. Alright, back to what I was doing. Ooh, you guys are toughies.
Let's turn around if I were you. Don't come no closer!
Steady, boys, we've got one of them! Oh my god! Filthy fucking beast!
Oh shit. I was reloading the gun, damn it. was doing fine. I mean, yeah, they were much higher level than me, but... Cat is meowing down the hallway. It's because she's in heat, and so she's been driving me crazy the last few days. Not letting her go outside, though. She's not really an outdoor cat anyway.
This one's mine!
Give me some blood. There we go. Looks like you're the last one here, sir.
Die, vermin!
I was trying to knock him down. He ended up seeing me in the end there. Alright, let's get the note. Thank you for updating. All right. Yum yum yum. Yum 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 yum. All right, let's see here. Analyze. I have treatments for stuff. Recycle stuff. There we go. Now can I upgrade something? So close. What about over here? Can I upgrade this? No.
Over there! There's one! Stupid beast!
Yes, I am a leech.
Shit, that leech is fast!
You're just slow. Stop. Thank you. I hear a baby crying.
More and more of these bloody leeches every night.
I walked right past you, didn't even see you.
This is despicable.
It's closed. Smells like rotten meat. I'm here, I know it. It's locked, all right.
Stay close, keep an eye on each other. Do it.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, that's right, I gotta go through those guys. Oh, you have Damn that dude.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Yes. Let's go find people.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
Well, the wet boots will be proud of you.
Bloody heart, boy. Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life away.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What if I don't want to remember your name?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Goodbye, young man.
I'll not die in some piss stinking alley drinking worse than a week-old lavvy.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even
Oh, Mr.
you.
Doctor.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the tramp.
Perhaps you could focus.
I didn't mean to.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
What about those we left behind, face down in the mud? You want to change places with them? You cannot waste your chance at life this way.
It's not that simple. I wouldn't have expected you to understand. I don't even know why I spoke to you in the first place.
Oh.
Whatever the boy did,
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that
what is it?
the doctors called me.
What about those?
It's not that simple.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley.
How are you?
I'm not your boy.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Alright, so where are we going? We're going this way. Would someone stop that baby from crying? Take care of your child, please.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
I'll take one. I'll see what it's all about.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you
Good
faith
evening,
again.
Benjamin. Can I...
I'm afraid.
Just got a migraine.
A gun, alcohol...
Is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
You're dead. Or are you just not moving?
If I could get
What's the
some
wrong
work,
way?
everything would be better.
What?
Hello?
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Well, he's got bronchitis.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Road.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right? Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my work.
I am Dr. Reed.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis.
Barrett Lewis.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were
Right then.
Alright, let's buy all those. I'll buy that. Buy that as well. Actually gonna come over here because I think the safe house is over here. Yeah, it's up there.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, there's a safe. There's a hideout right up there. May have to venture around to the other side. Nothing in here. I'm on the backside, but I don't remember how to get in there, honestly. I know I've gotten in there before. Just can't remember how. Wait. That's how. Blood everywhere, not a drop to drink. And here's the hideout. That's how I go out. Make a blood serum. Alright, let's see here. Let's upgrade this. Clay's hatchet. Used hacksaw. And one common part sword. Okay, I'm outside, which means this door's now unlocked.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's
No.
Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Poor guy.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling.
All right then, but be quick.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of...
She's a hooker. I need some blood, and you have blood. There's 3 of you here. Ow. God damn. What do we got up here? Nothing really.
An angel made flesh, I tell you.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'll leave you alone.
There, now I can get through there.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking.
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
I'm cheap and I'm clean.
Wow. That sounds like...
Come on, take a look.
I would say that sounds like what my ex would say, but... My ex ain't clean.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait.
All right.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
I'll make you regret everything, don't you worry.
It's locked, all right.
But... First time I came here in a personal playthrough, the guy Dorothy is working on glitched out, and I couldn't do anything with him.
Razvan, can you hear my voice?
Okay, he's not doing what he did last time.
I need
so.
help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. Yes. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza.
Bitch, you'd be crazy.
Seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Promise not to kill.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You know nothing.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
Yeah, she's on the other side of the door. I can't get to her. Why does it sound good? is she out now? Or is she still locked in that room? Nope, she's still in that room.
Stupid fucking thief!
You die, you die. Thank you, come again. Alright, we'll unlock that door. Hey, both are unlocked now.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your... Right then.
I'll buy these. Alright. Can I upgrade now? No, because I don't have the handle. Alright, so we're gonna rest. So this was my favorite one. But I'm gonna check out a new one. The Beast. We're gonna bite a little harder. And I'm going to increase the number of bullets I can carry. God damn. Following night. dude yet. Or the priest, or that dude. Alright, I probably should have just stayed where I was. I am gonna go ahead and end this one here. I know I don't do very long ones when I'm by myself, and I need to get into the habit of doing longer videos during the week, or longer streams during the week, and I know hour long is kind of not a whole lot to do. So, I'm gonna actually start working on that here. Maybe. I should. But, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, remember to hit that follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.